Be laid to rest in Newcastle in KwaZulu-Natal today. Burial arrangements had come to a screeching halt 2 weeks ago as a feud broke out between the Zulu's family and her husband Leonard Khoza. Her mother brought an urgent application to court arguing that Khoza could not bury her child as Zulu was not yet his wife by customary law. The JMPD member was gunned down outside her home in Palm Springs 3 weeks ago. 2 suspects were arrested last week and another 2 suspects in connection with her murder had died. A firearm suspected to be Zulu's was also retrieved. Government is beefing up security in the fight against wildlife crime. Over 235 million rand has been set aside for this project. 2,000 young people around the country have been employed as environmental monitors in game reserves and wetland parks.
Foot soldiers fighting for wildlife safety, increasing conservation capacity through patrols, environmental education and biodiversity monitoring. These young people say they now know the importance of preserving and protecting wildlife. The project has also assisted them to put food on the table. Most of them are deployed in rhino poaching hotspots. Umkhuze Game Reserve in northern KZN is one of them. The program is bearing fruit. 26-year-old Pagamani Nyawo has already caught a poacher who has been convicted and is serving time in prison.
Experience is the best teacher. So I've got an experience of which I'm proud of. My family has a great growth now, of which there are no leakages because of the job I'm doing.
Some monitors have been employed at Isimangaliso Wetland Park.
The best thing we should do for ourselves is to go out, teach the community about about importance of nature conservation, make them understand why we conserve nature. Then you'll be able to join us if we tell them more about nature conservation.
Having monitors more visible in reserves has also benefited tourism.
They've assisted host institutions, both private guys, private landowners and the public entities in managing wildlife crimes generally. The focus though started as rhino poaching, but we have broadened the scope to cover every wildlife crime that you can think of.
While government is doing all that it can, it still needs additional financial support to sustain the program. Sibonga Gongambata, SABC News, Umkhuze Game Reserve.